Hey there, my hungry fellow Radizens, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ratopia, Episode 5, Wheat and Water. Oh, Bathorn, you can't even get out of here, can you? Hang on. Neither can I, for that matter. What's weird is it's not showing that he has broken pathing up here. But let me go solve our criminal problem. It's homuncular again. And then while I'm here, I'll issue the order for them to collect jungle trees. Homuncular, come on, man. Get with the program. Be a good citizen. Oh, there we go. We already collected berries. Oh, well, no. I just tried to put you in storage out of force of habit. Get back here. Criminal. I tried to basically stick you in a coffin. There we go. You'll come out when you're reformed. Alright, we do have a bit of a leak. As you can see, the tree is not watertight, but water is looking pretty good here. Definitely collecting due to the rain. So let's go ahead and get. I'm gonna potentially make a water tank here for 2 water scoopers. So I don't want to fill that spot. So what I want to do is get a grain farm in this spot. And then maybe another one, or actually, maybe I'll put the grain farms on the base level. From here to start. So we'll start grain farming. So for that, this tank here is going to be set up to store water and release water. It's a water-only tank. And homuncular, because you've been nasty, I'm going to make you scoop water. So I'm probably going to get 2 grain farms up here. And I can continue looking for spiderwebs if you want. But I think it's time for a new goal. If you want me to look for spiderwebs, vote for exploration, and I'll explore for spiderwebs. But otherwise, you're free to pick a new task, new priority. 'Tis about time. So I'm going to also collect some wild grain myself, so that I can set up a second grain farm. 2 is going to be better than 1. And then if you want me to raise happiness, that would be to get a school and a woodwork shop for tools. I'm not doing the dungeon max. That's not a choice. Alright, my people eat grain so frequently that, like, I'm gonna need to really get some grain here in order to, Food's looking pretty good, though. We're back up into the almost a 50. Just from the meat and butchery. But given, like, a really productive farm, we could get far more than 50. I could get hundreds of grain. Without too much trouble. Looks like there's gold and water over that way. I gotta say, our hunter has not gotten mortally wounded very much, which is cool. That's a real thing that can happen. And it's annoying to have to constantly come back and heal them. Because otherwise they die. Second grain field. Perfect. So 2 grain fields should be enough. That won't help. We'll need a grass one to start a bunny pasture, but this is a good start. The other thing I could do for efficiency is to build a mini storage here for them to store their grain close by, so they don't have to go running for it. So, security and defenses. I am going to clear out monster spawners, specifically ones that are more annoying. Ideally, you want to keep some monster spawners that you set up a bunch of traps for, and then the ones that don't have traps or hard to build traps to protect, you clear. So let's do that. Research. I'm going to get the squad headquarters. We can also research the grinder and the tanner. Just things that I might want later on. Do I have my first grain farm? Yeah, it's about built. Okay, Amris. You're going to be our first farmer. So there's different ways to get grain. You can get grain with just water. You can also get it with water and bone, which takes less work. Or if you provide water, bone, and lime powder, you get twice the yield, which is real efficient. But the bone powder and lime powder require grinders. So initially, we're just going to do simple water. But at some point, what I could do is I can set up a grinder here to be able to, or nearby, to be able to grind lime and bone for super efficient grain farms. And these grain farms work all year round, because we just hit autumn, or we're about to hit autumn. And in the winter, wild crops won't be harvestable, but the crops that we get here will be. The other thing I could do is to start allowing my farmers to sleep near where they work. So I'm going to set up 2 soft beds next to the grain farm for them to sleep in. For work, sleep adjacency. And I can also do that for homuncular too. I don't know where he would sleep, though. Beats me. You're going to have a bad commute. Actually, you need to reform. You've been real naughty, so... You start behaving. And then we'll think about setting a bed nice up for you nearby. So now that I've secured a little bit more food, we can ramp up immigration again. So we did want to pull in Isabel, and I'll raffle. I'm firing our weaver because I just don't have a lot of grass. And the squad headquarters is almost built. All right, Urdible. You're going to take a break from this. I'm going to leave the butchery there in case I have a food shortage again. but I'm going to probably employ one of them as a farmer up here instead. Urtigal, or Kessim, I'll put you in. Up here, you're very, very isolated from combat, and you're a fragile. You're fragile, so that's good. So up here, I am going to only allow grain to be stored. But I'm still going to keep grain in the main chest down below, because we have gatherers doing that. So there's no point in disabling grain in the main chest, this one. So grain can be stored in both. I don't care where it goes, in other words. I should have already been doing this wild crop cultivation. Somehow or another, I forgot. I got busy. Is it better build up than down? So building up requires more movement of material. Building down is probably easier. Building up, however, you won't run into problems, like terrain blocking problems. Whereas building down, you may, like water or dungeons or the like, things that can't be cleared. So Kessim and Amris, you're going to be sleeping up here. So this is Kessim's new bed. You guys are getting the nicest beds now, so that the farmers are efficient. And our food, with 2 active grain farms going, our food should really start to skyrocket. Legitimately. Ooh, our water is out, though. Sorry, Homuncular. You've done a swell job. The water well with the dew collection would be more efficient, but this goes clear to the tree, which is neat. I hadn't planned that, but it works well. There is faster travel methods. We just haven't researched it or worked on it. There are minecarts that go horizontal, and then there are elevator lifts that go vertical. And then there's also a better ladder than this this grass ladder, which is a wood ladder, which goes vertical as well, faster. And then any of the dirt blocks or tile blocks provide the same benefit, 15, 15, 15. So if you want, after we do the combat, I can do lift stations and lift ropes for faster vertical movement, if you'd like. I think that's a very decent project. In fact, I'm going to start working towards that, sort of. Urtigal, you're going to make jungle ropes as a tailor. We do have immigrants that want to come in. Hypertension? No. Cooperation and quiet? Yes. Quiet and cooperative sounds good to me. Can I have more quiet and cooperative people? Like, just everyone? Quiet and cooperative? That'd be great. Good luck in the raffle. Alright, eerie presence. So the squad tent's almost done, but given that we're about to be attacked, it is not the right time to go clear out spawners. So I'll clear out spawners, once I recover. But the squad headquarters allows you to put up to 5 troops in a squad. And then when you have your sword out, you can issue them to escort you, dismiss them, move them around, or tell them to defend. So you can issue direct orders to them. So if we wanted to clear out spawners, what I could do is I could, if they weren't about to be in combat later today, I could tell them to escort me and then bring them to a spawner and clear the spawner. Let's go assign the other farming bedroom before I have to fight. Kasim and Amris. And you sleep nearby on nice beds. You're welcome. JD, you're the new guy. Hope it rains soon. So because we don't have the dew collectors, we rely on rain for our farms. How much water do I have? How serious is it? Because I could also... we have 127 water. That's not terrible. Because I could also... we have a pond just east of the base. I could set up a water scooper there. It just wouldn't run that efficiently. Doing up some research. All right, so we're about to have a fight. Cry, neat, pessimistic fool. Nope. Out. Out you go. We also have this water. I can actually scoop this myself. And then someone will transport it into storage. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. A lot of this is actually rainwater collection, just from the tree above. Some of this water was here at map spawn, but not all of it. All right, this time, I want my fighters to escort me. So we take them out as a group. This fight doesn't look too much harder than the last one. There's the northwest group. Come on, guys. Keep moving. Yeah, there's definitely a safety in numbers. And I find that if you're struggling with surviving attacks, having your guards follow you around and attack as a group works well. And then also making sure that you have valid paths, because we didn't have a lot of tunnelers. So these that came out of that spawner right there, like, attacked us really early on, and I'm going to want to clear that spawner. But then these other ones that have a very far travel didn't pose too much of a threat. Actually, how hurt are you guys? Oh, you're full health? Okay, come back. We're taking the spawner out. So as I attack the spawner, it will spawn enemies, and I'm standing in a position where the enemies don't really hit me, which allows me to just, like, wail on the spawner, destroying it, and clearing it, while the guards take care of what spawns. One slipped through the cracks, but we'll deal with that after I destroy the spawner. Spawner is gone. I'm coming. Yeah, on my base. It also would help for me to add a wood door back down there. There. No one ended up hurt. Or hospitalized, rather. You can also issue repair orders and just like drag, so I don't have to repair things myself necessarily. Just big drag. There it is. Everything damaged is now repaired. And there is a maintenance office which will do it automatically as well. So anyone down here is not going to be able to be down here unless we destroy this and build a lift or build a stairwell. Next, I have a 7th option, which is brand new, which is the rope lift. If you want me to try to have vertical travel, you're free to vote for that. Yeah, that's how to clear out some of the enemies that bug ya. Very nice. Food's looking better. Small appetite cooperative? I like ya. Let's find you a bed. Here's one. How many bunnies do I have? Oh, wait. I didn't look at that well enough. I closed it before. 22? Yeah, let's butcher. So Luca... Dragon Mark. I'm gonna have Dragon... No, I'll have Luca do it, the new guy. You were gonna butcher, but also butcher for bone, too. So meat and bone, mixing it up. Let's have a lot of bunnies. Alright, I'm apparently out of dirt, which sounds crazy, but it's true. So I'll help with that. And it looks like Allie K, you're going to be the new one. Congrats. So, wow, there's some fall damage. Thanks, whoever that was. Oh, and I'm stranded down here now. So double thanks. Thanks to the pre-existing ladder, I already had the materials to get myself out of here, but... Attempted regicide? Yeah, it sort of seems like it. I'm going to call this one early. We are going to operate the rope lift. So there is some stuff that's in the way of the potential rope lift. Namely, the things up above here, because I didn't plan for rope lift well. Yeah. Past me, you suck. So let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm also going to remove the tree, because it's starting to get in my way. And removing this grain, because we can always replant it. I'll leave this tree intact for now. I'm cutting it down for the wood, but I'm not going to destroy it. Farmers getting rich, not getting taxed. That's okay. Maybe they'll be our first middle class. If I supply the necessities. So I am going to start giving the guardsmen nicer beds. And I'm going to have up to 4 guardsmen. The nicer beds give quicker heal. So if they get wounded, they will heal faster. Actually, I don't know if it gives quicker heal. They make them recover quicker. 2 healing versus 1 healing. Yeah, it's faster healing. Seems reasonable to me. Look at our food. 145? Way up from where it was. Can you increase carry capacity? Yes. So your capacity is a result of your strength stat. And also the equipment that you're wearing. So there's a power belt, which allows you to lift extra stuff as an accessory slot. I don't have one, nor will I have one probably anytime soon, but it is possible. Or just to get stronger. Alright, so the other things I need to do for the lift, let's move this and that. The prison and the, and also start moving the tables, too. Out of the way. Alright, so Fangface, this will be your bed. Wishbringer, you'll take the next one. And then as they get new beds, I'm getting rid of the old beds so they're out of the way. Alright, we're gonna want our research table back. So the plan was to have, like, this level be for me. and my like royal bed and my research and all the things that require administration kind of at the top of the tower. The royal stuff. So research desk, and then I'll move my royal bed up here as well. Am I hurt? No. All right, we can move that now. Down here where the school is, I'll put the prison next to the school teacher. Maybe they'll learn some extra lessons. It's not really how I'm role-playing here, but it's not how it really works. But we can pretend. So for the rope lift, I need everything within one cell of this ladder moved to not block the way. All right, what other combatants have we not put in the nicer beds? Thingface got one. Who's our other fighter? Wishbringer got one. Guero. Alright, so Guero has a bed now. You can get rid of Guero's old bed. And then Fangface, you're going to move to this training camp. Because the training camp you're on is in the way. The Gatherer and Gatherer's bed is going to get moved as well. For now, I don't mind just destroying it. It's nice, but not, like, vital, necessarily. Right, bud? And that will make room for another training camp. Moving all the training camps to a new spot. There should be enough time for Fangface. Oh, there's a quest. There should be enough time for Fangface to retrain on the new training camp before next attack. The attacks come like every 5 days or so. So JD here is offering me some sort of quest or decision that I'll look at in just a sec. Build a gathering camp. Yeah. It'll make him happy. We're literally getting one right now. Those kind of quests, a lot of them, some of them will like offer the a choice of how you want to level up. And then some of them are just like a tutorial guide of like, hey, you know, you're almost out of food. Build a butchery, or like a gathering camp, or you don't have enough security. Build a training camp, so on and so forth, that kind of thing. Oh man, I need one more dirt for the training camp. Hold your breath. Oops. There, I took a little damage from suffocation. You guys any good? Skillful and pacifist? Sure, I'll take a skillful pacifist. And now everyone's happy as a result. So, Ivy, you have a good name for a gatherer. And then Ink needs a bed. I must have deleted his bed. There should be a free bed down here somewhere for him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need a new bed. What is Ink doing? What is his employment? Jobless. Okay. I'll put a bed next to the school. So still working on the rope lift. Getting things in order for it. And we're in a pretty good position for winter survival, as we have a decent amount of food and it's growing, and the capacity to, like, hunt more animals and butcher them for more food if we need. Nope, wrong person. Well, some future time, Highland Timber, you should be our timberman. The one managing tree sap and rubber and the like. Sounds reasonable. A future goal, if you will. Alright, we have a fourth bed up there. But that's going to be for our next guard, I think. So Highland Timber, you're going to be in a lowland bed. Actually, no, that's not you. This is Ink's bed. Getting people confused. Alright, so this table needs to get moved. And then Wishbringer's workstation needs to be moved. But everything else should be gapped enough that there's space for rapid transport up and down. So we're just waiting on this training camp to be nudged westward. Alright, Wish, you work over here now. Where is you? There you are. So for me to be able to do that, to get that production going, I also am going to need copper and wood workshop. So I'm going to need to set up a wood workshop, a furnace, and a kiln. So one thing you'll notice about furnaces, they're big. So down here, I'll have the furnace as a 4-story building. So current priority is set up kiln, furnace, and wood workshop. I'll just call it wood shop. So I'll try to streamline the furnace's production and the kiln's production. Also, getting the wood workshop will allow me to get the school going, too. Because the wood workshop will make tools and wooden cogs. Both are needed. Thank you for tuning in to Ratopia, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of the video or also at Rhadamant.com. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Radizens.